Hey everybody, since tomorrow is grocery store day, I thought I would take the list as it is right now. I may add more stuff tonight, but take the list as it is right now and tell you why I'm getting these ingredients and what I'm thinking about making meal-wise with them and why I just like these things in general. So I hope you stick around and enjoy. So the first one is milk. I love using milk for smoothies. That's why I got my portable blender that you'll hear about in another video really soon. And I love Frosted Flakes, and we have a bunch of Frosted Flakes that we need to finish eating from the previous trip. So those are what I definitely use milk for, but I also sometimes love hot chocolate when it's cold outside, but since the seasons change, I love chocolate milk, but not as often as cereal or um, smoothies. I would say not as often, but I also love to rotate it all. So I guess chocolate milk and hot chocolate just depends on how cold I am and what kind of mood I am in, as well as smoothies. But smoothies are great for breakfast, so that's why I like to say I like them more. So we have now down here is eggs. People in my household love egg burritos. I love my eggs and grits. I love to mix them. A lot of people like to eat them separately, but I love to mix them for some reason. It just tastes amazing that way. Then we have coffee because people aside from me in my household drink hot coffee. I can't do that for some reason. I just don't like it. I love iced coffee. So coming together with coffee is also coffee creamer. Apparently they both ran out at the same time, which is pretty cool. And then we have my coffee, which is coffee that goes in the refrigerator that is completely different than hot coffee. It already has milk and creamer in it, and it's iced so that it's easy for me just to pour into a cup. And again, it tastes a lot better than just regular coffee with creamer, in my opinion. Then we have low-fat vanilla yogurt. This is due to my sister. She is the reason I'm on a smoothie kick, and I now remember how to make smoothies because she used to always put low-fat yogurt or yogurt in general in her smoothies and then add milk, and now that's how I love to do mine. Sometimes I love ice cream instead of everything in there with like milk and yogurt. And I have that on my list as well because we're still trying to produce ice in our ice maker because it broke. But on the list is just for that. Nothing too special with that going on, just a different flavor and trying to see if ice cream can replace the ice in the smoothie. I doubt it, but it's an experiment, so I hope you guys will be along for that as well. We love sandwiches in this house, so we have bread on the list. I have been loving BLTs and sandwiches with turkey, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and I said lettuce already. So that is all on the list, but I will tell you again when I get to that. The next thing is grapes. I love, and we all love in here, fruit that is especially refreshing. And I've learned recently that grapes for me are refreshing. I don't know if people agree with me for that, but I do. So we have grapes, and then we also have strawberries for the same reason. Sometimes I like bananas, but they're not as refreshing as these other two fruits, so I didn't put that on the list. And then I have Coke because that helps with my migraines or headaches that I have. And I'm running low on that, or I don't have any left actually. And then we have Reese's eggs, and this is just because I've been craving them for weeks now, and it is now Easter, so they should, or so the Reese's is obviously Reese's eggs because it's Easter time. Then we have plain bagels because if you saw previous videos of mine, our Instacart shopper gave us everything bagels. I don't know if that was an idea for a replacement and they just gave us the replacement because I don't actually put through the groceries and make the replacements. But I don't like everything bagels as much as I do plain, and bagels have been my go-to food recently, so definitely gonna try and see if we can get plain bagels this time. And then strawberry cream cheese. If you saw a recent video or video coming out of mine, you know that I love strawberry cream cheese above regular cream cheese, but honestly, I would take any kind of cream cheese because cream cheese is great. Then we have mac and cheese. We have sausage links in the refrigerator right now, and I love having mac and cheese, Kraft mac and cheese with them. So I've definitely been craving Kraft mac and cheese, so why not have that on hand for the sausage? Then we have hamburger buns because last time we brought hamburgers, but we didn't buy hamburger buns. And so in order to have our hamburgers, a lot of people in the house love hamburger buns. So we're gonna shift that meal from tonight until Friday because by Friday we will have the groceries. Excuse me. Last night we had fajitas. We ran out of our salsa, so we need to get more salsa this week. Tomato and lettuce. You know why I love those for my BLTs and my turkey sandwiches. So that's on the list. We have American cheese because we have American cheese lovers in this house, especially deli, and all we have right now is provolone because we ran out last night. So, and we've been taking a lot of sandwiches to work and eating them for lunch. Then we have shredded cheese. We have bacon because we made breakfast for dinner on Monday and we ran out of bacon, or we ate all the bacon, so we need more bacon for breakfast nights in the future, as well as my BLT sandwiches. We love pre-packed bacon for the BLT sandwiches and bacon in general for the meals that we make, as well as sometimes the leftover BLT sandwich meat is regular bacon, not pre-cooked. It just depends. Then I put on cinnamon rolls just because we don't have to have them, but they sounded good for a breakfast for dinner situation when we try to do that again, but it's a just because situation. Then we have the vanilla ice cream where I talked about I put it in the smoothies just to see if that works in replace of the ice or in replace of the yogurt, whichever I choose. I don't know if it will, but we can hope. And then the ice cream is just because, so if we don't get it, we don't have to. It's not a necessity. And then if I don't use it for the smoothies, it's for everybody else just to have ice cream if they wanted it. And the last thing on the list as of right now is Cheddar Ruffles. That is one of my all-time favorite chips, and we need more chips for lunch. For a while, you know that I love shredded cheese in my grits every morning, as well as eggs. So that is why I got more sprinkled cheese, as they call it. Did you know they call it sprinkled cheese? Thank you all for watching this video. If you would like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it because it helps me get to my goal of making this into a full-time career. And if you want to see more videos like this, just let me know. Thank you. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.